Hello guys, let's make those beautiful nougat. It's so delicious. It's like a sweet, chewy, honey, nutty, delicious little sweet. So to make it is pretty precise, but it's manageable. I'll show you. Right, so we need to get everything ready before to start anything. So in this mixing bowl, I have 80 grams of egg white. Then I got two syrups. One, it's honey, 350 grams. So this pan is really deep, but you need a deep pan because when you boil the honey, it really rise up. You don't want it to overflow. So get a deep pan, 350 grams. And for the sugar syrup, it's 180 grams of water, 525 grams of castor sugar. You have to be pretty precise though, because if you put too much sugar, then the nougat will become too hard and not chewy and not as it's supposed to be. Also, temperature wise, it will be very important. Nuts, I got 200 hazelnuts, 200 almonds, and 100 grams of pistachio nuts. So they all been roasted 140 degree, so it's a slow roast from inside to the outside. It properly roasted all the way through. So 140 degree for at least a good half hour. You test one and see if it's nice roasted to your taste, Yeah, like that. So this one stays on the tray because we're gonna warm them up before mixing it with the meringue. All right, my mixing bowl is ready with the egg white. I'm gonna start the sugar syrup. I got my thermometer. So we start with the castor sugar syrup. It needs to reach 145 degree. And the honey has to reach 130 degree. But they have to be both ready at the same time. So we start with the castor sugar because it will take longer. The honey will boil and reach the high temperature very quickly. So once the castor sugar syrup reach 130 degree, we're gonna start heating up the honey as well. And we will have to really be in control of them. Right guys, that castor sugar is just starting boiling. We're gonna add 130 gram glucose syrup. So this will help for the sugar to not crystallize. Alright guys, so I'm reaching the 130 degree now with the castor sugar. I'm gonna turn on the honey. I'm gonna reduce the heat on the sugar syrup here. So it's slow down a little bit so the honey can catch up. Yeah, look at the honey, it's going up. That's why we need this deep saucepan. It's already 120 degree, you see? Very quick. Okay, I'm reducing the heat on the honey as well. Right, I'm reaching 140 degree with the syrup. I'm just cut off the stove and let it finish off on the corner. It will reach 145 in no time. The honey is at 130 degree now. So same, put it on the side. Okay, it's time to turn on our egg whites. Okay, the egg whites are ready now. I'm just turning on quickly for a quick boil and then we pour it into the egg whites. Okay, honey is boiling. And we carry on with the sugar syrup. So you can see around the bowl here, the sugar has been split out against the edge. So I'm gonna give it a little torch, blowtorch, to melt the sugar back down into the meringue. So we're just warming up the side of the bowl. Okay, there you go. So we're gonna just let it spin for a good minute and then we're gonna see when it's ready. The nut goes back into the oven to be warm. Alright, let's have a look. I take some on my finger. I'm gonna rub it between my two fingers. And if it becomes a ball and not too sticky anymore, that means it's ready. Can I form a ball? Yeah, ish. It's still a bit sticky, yeah? So it's not ready yet. We need to spin it a bit longer. Alright, let's see now. Yeah, look. It's forming the ball. Of course it's sticky, but it's much less sticky, you see. You can run it all around your finger, no problem. So that means that's ready. Okay, that's lovely. So obviously it's still warm, yeah? The nuts are warm. And let's mix it through. Okay, so now we're gonna roll it in between rice paper. So I got those big sheets of rice paper. It has like a smooth texture and a bit of a rough texture. I think the nougat will go inside the smooth texture. One more rice paper on top. And we're gonna crush it little gentle. And then start rolling. We don't want to crack the rice paper. Then thickness wise is up to you. Me, I like rolling it until the thickness of the nuts. Yeah, the thickness of the nuts will guide you. So that's gonna cool down on your rack. So we have to go quite quick because it kind of set pretty quickly. So we really have to focus on it and not being distracted. There you go. On a rack. I'm gonna let it cool down for a few hours really until it's nice and cold. Next day is always better. There you go. So this one is one I've made previously. I'm gonna use a knife with small teeth to be able to cut it. There you go. Beautiful nougat. It's so good. So the quality of honey is really important. This honey has been collected in Dartmouth, where we are, and it's excellent. What a lovely sweet. That's all, guys. You're all set up for Christmas now. You can cut little pieces, put it in a nice little box, and give it away to your family. Or just keep it all for you.